welcome to Hatha Flow. So I'm subbing today for Stephanie. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dacha. Hi, I'm the owner. And if you are free on Saturday, January 11th at 9 a.m., we're gonna drink some champagne because we have made it to 10 years. Survived it. So it's a 9 o'clock ballet bar class. It's a bar fitness class if you're interested. Champagne and then work your butt off. Sounds good? All right, so speaking of working the glutes, we're gonna do a lot of that today. Make sure we have the blocks with us. What I want to mention is there are certain things that I'm going to do that are challenging. There are modifications. You know your own body better than me, so honor your space, your abilities, your injuries if they're still there. So just find your own space at your own practice. So by all means, don't insist or feel like obligated to do every single thing that I do, okay? All right. Spine straight, lengthen the neck, tuck the chin in slightly. And before we begin flowing, let's connect with our breath. Connect with the earth and sky. So grounding yourself. Feel your glutes. Feel the bottom of your pelvis. Allow it to sink into the ground. Create space for the vertebrae. And imagine yourself pulled up through the crown of the head, as if a string is pulling you upwards, lengthening your spine slowly. And your vertebrae are pearls on a string, nice and long, elongated. Let's begin the 6-3, 6-3 breath. The deep diaphragmatic breathing begins in the belly. So take a deep inhale, inflate the belly out. Expand that inhalation up through the chest and rib cage, all the way up to the clavicle. Hold at the top for 3 seconds. And then big exhale for a count of 6. Continue 5 more breaths at your own pace. Focus on inhaling for 6. Hold for 3. Exhale for 6. Raise the arms up, deep inhale. Exhale, prayer position, heart center. And let's set the intention for the rest of today's practice. We can say this affirmation quietly in your head or out loud if you prefer. We will repeat it 3 times. Follow my lead. I release all that does not serve. I embrace peace, joy, and serenity. I release all that does not serve. I embrace peace, joy, and serenity. I release all that does not serve. I embrace peace, joy, and serenity. Stretch the arms up overhead, out. Spread that sunshine. Good. Bring the fingertips to the ground, keeping the back nice and erect. And very gently draw the chin to the chest. Feel the stretch in the back of the neck. 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. Good. Let's begin our flow. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, chin to the chest. So movement and breath aligned. Keep going. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Stretching the neck, take that left ear to the left shoulder and draw the chin to the chest. Take that right ear to the right shoulder and draw the chin to the chest. Bring the head up to neutral. Turn the head over to the left. Come to the center. Turn the head over to the right. Come to the center, hands on the knees. And now take the navel to the spine, scoop hollow and round that back as if someone's punching you in the belly. Open up the upper back, the thoracic area, the shoulder blades, that whole scapular region. Feel the rhomboid muscles stretching. 3 more breaths here. 2 more breaths. Keep that chin to the chest. Good. Now bring that spine nice and straight. Lift the arms up. Inhale deeply. Exhale, round the back. Repeat 3 times. Move into cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 2 more cat-cows. 1 more. And circle all the way around. As you inhale, you arch the back. As you come around, you round that back, chin to the chest. Feel every part of your torso all the way up to the chest. From the lower back to the upper back to the chest. Neck, perhaps. Let's go in the opposite direction. All right. Stretching the hips, reach forward. 4 deep breaths. And roll it up. Chin to the chest, 1 vertebra at a time. Slowly come up to a nice and erect spine. Switch legs. And slowly reach forward. 4 deep breaths. Good. Stretch over to the left side. Now walk the hands very slowly, stretching over to the right side. Now stretching the sides of your body, the whole torso. Lift that left arm up. Your left armpit should be facing the ceiling, shoulders away from the ears. Keep the hips grounded. 2 breaths here. Reach up towards the ceiling. And left side. 2 deep breaths. And let's flow. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale to the right. Now reach over with your left hand forward. Stretch that body. Inhale, right hand up. Right armpit facing to the ceiling. And then slowly releasing. Right hand forward. Inhale, left hand up. Peel that armpit facing the ceiling. Exhale, reach forward. And again, inhale up. Right armpit facing the ceiling. Exhale, release. And last time, this time take this left hand all the way over the head and then slowly bring it down. Good. Let's do spinal twist. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, twist. Look over that right shoulder. 2 breaths. 1 breath. Good. Raise the arms up. Shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen the spine. And twist. Lengthen and twist. Look over that left shoulder. 2 deep breaths. And let's flow. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Good. don't you? Now take the four fingers in front, thumb in the back, elbows out, a more active twist. So we're gonna inhale to the right, exhale to the left, go at your own pace. Sometimes we get our own adjustment here. Things might pop and crack. Keep going. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And come back, spine straight, palms up, close the eyes. Return to the breath, get grounded. Inhale for 6, hold for 3, exhale for 6. 4 more breaths. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Again, open the eyes, bring the palms together. Let's warm up our wrists before we start all those downward dogs. Tops of the hands together, fingertips facing you, fingertips away from you, and then bring the palms together in prayer. Repeat, keep flowing at your own pace, whatever feels good for you. Let's go in the opposite direction. Stretch those fingers. Palms up. Sway like the wind blowing on a tree, and you're the tree swaying back and forth. Good. Let's stretch the shoulders. Take the hands to the elbows. Draw the elbows over to the left. Inhale up. Exhale over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Now we're going to go into a big circle. Big circle. And up and around the other direction. Good. And eagle arms, bend the elbows, 90 degrees, left hand underneath the right. Palms face each other. Inhale and exhale, chin to the chest. Rotate the left ear to the left shoulder. Chin to the chest. Right ear to the right shoulder. Chin to the chest. Unravel. Right hand underneath the left. Palms face each other. Inhale and exhale. Chin to the chest. Rotate the left ear to the left shoulder. Chin to the chest, right ear to the right shoulder, chin to the chest, open up the arms, interlace the hands behind you, pop. Stretch those shoulders, and if you're feeling tight in the hips, you can actually stretch the hips simultaneously. Lean forward and bring the arms overhead. Good, slowly come up. Very nice. Staff pose, place the hands on the floor. Straighten out the legs. This is a posture check, so bring the navel to the spine. Create space, really lengthen your spine. Get that sitting bones deep into the ground. Palms down. If you have short arms like me, it doesn't really go. Good. How does that feel? All right, now bring the arms out. More on posture. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to keep the hands straight out like you have wings and you're an eagle, but you're going to twist the torso over to the right. The arms don't move, just the torso. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist to the left. Twist as far as you can. Use those muscles, but don't cramp them up. And slowly come back. And twist over to the right. Find your end range of motion, but don't overdo it. And slowly come back. One more time, left side. Good. All right, bring the elbows close to the body, palms facing up. So this is a Pilates move, but I do it in yoga because it really is a good posture check. And make sure you really keep that spine straight, shoulders down. Inhale to prep. Exhale, bring the palms out, but elbows close to the body. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going, 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Good, spread the arms up, overhead, deep inhale. And sitting forward bend, lead with the chest, back is flat. Reach over, 4 deep breaths here, stretch those hamstrings. Slowly come up, rocking the cradle, bend this left knee, left hand underneath the shin, left foot over to the right elbow, rock it out. And side to side. Good, place that left ankle onto the thigh. Same thing, keep that back nice and straight. Pivot from the hips and reach for that right foot. 4 deep breaths. And release. All right, other side. Right hand underneath the shin, right foot over to the palm, forearm or elbow. Rock it. Bless you. And side to side. Place that right ankle onto the thigh. Back nice and straight. Hinge from the hips, lead with the chest as you reach for that right foot. 4 deep breaths. Back up. All right, so now we're going to take the hands around your right foot, lift it up, bend this left knee. Feel that stretch in the calf muscles. We're just warming up. If you want, you can bend the knee and then slowly straighten. Bend and slowly straighten. Just feel that whole stretch in the hamstring, in the gastrocnemius muscle here. Place the left hand to the left foot. Slide it over to the side so you get a nice stretch in the adductor muscles. Try to maintain your back nice and straight. So if you find yourself doing this, raise yourself up. Good. If you need to bend the knee, that's perfectly fine if your hamstrings are tight. Good. All right, let's come into a butterfly. Use your elbows to open the hips out as you pivot forward, lean forward. Try to keep that back as flat as possible. I know it's almost impossible to keep it perfectly straight, but if you can focus on the hips rather than the back, that would be better for your upper and lower back health. You don't want to overstretch. Slowly come back up. Wonderful. Now we're going to straighten out the right knee. Take the hands to that right foot. Feel that stretch. You can slowly bend, micro bend, and straighten. Feel the stretch in the hamstring. Good. Place the right foot to the sole. Place the right hand to the sole, not the foot. And slide it out. Good. If you need to bend the knee, you can, and then straighten. Try to keep that back straight. Feel the stretch here. 3 more breaths. And then gently release. Bring the feet in front of you into a diamond shape. We're going to move right into turtle pose. Hands underneath the ankles. Fold forward. 4 deep breaths. Good. Slowly come up. And let's get up onto the hands and knees. We're going to move into cat-cow on the hands and knees. So go ahead and drop the belly, arch the back. Exhale, tuck, scoop, hollow around that back, chin to the chest, tailbone under. 5 more, inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And hip circles all the way around. You can make small or big circles, whatever feels good. Other direction. And come back to the center. Center the left hand, raise the right hand up. Inhale, exhale underneath and reach over to that left side without putting the shoulder down. Repeat, inhale up, exhale, twist, thread that right hand underneath the left arm all the way to that left side. Keep going, 2 more. 1 more. And now you can drop that right shoulder on the mat. Left hand up, bend the elbow, take the hand behind the back. Draw the left shoulder towards the wall behind you. Good. Raise the left hand up and release. Other side. Center the right hand, left hand up. Scoop hollow and go over to that right side. Thread it underneath that right armpit. Repeat. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Drop that left shoulder. Right hand down. And up towards the ceiling now. Go ahead and now bend that right elbow. Take the hand behind the back. And pull that shoulder towards the wall behind you. Good. Raise that right hand up and bring it down. All right. Center the left knee. Bring the right leg back. Keep the hips square. Left hand forward. Right leg back. Good. Now when you're ready, we're going to tuck that right knee and left elbow into the chest. And as you exhale, extend that left hand forward and the right leg back. Repeat 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 last time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. All right. Other side. Center the right knee, left leg goes back. Square the hips, right hand forward. Good, here we go. Tuck the left knee and the right elbow into the chest, round that back, and slowly extend. Flex that left foot as if the heel is reaching the back wall. Keep going 2 more times. 1 more time. Good. And come into a child's pose temporarily. Open the knees out. Big toes together. Forehead to the ground. Arms overhead. Here we go. Hands in front. First downward dog. Curl the toes under. Come into your downward dog. Pedal the feet, get warmed up. Bend the right knee, then bend the left knee. Good, sway the hips left to right. Good, warming up the shoulders. Inhale into plank. Exhale, downward dog. Repeat 3 times. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. 2 more. 1 more. Now hold plank. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn to the left side plank. Left hand up and bring it down. Bring the hand down, bring the right hip down. Lift up and over. Stretch that side and bring it down. And again, up and over and bring it down. 1 last time. Inhale, up. Left hand over and back to plank, both hands. Take a deep breath. Repeat, other side. Turn to the right. Right hand up to the ceiling. Good. Bring the right hand down to the ground, left hip down to the ground. And up and over. Repeat 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, back to both hands into a plank. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest in child's pose. Knees open, big toes together. Good. Now we're going to slide forward like a snake all the way onto the tummy. Rise into a low cobra, high cobra. Push into child's pose. Keep flowing. Slide forward. Hiss if you want on the way up. And let's go, snakes. 2 more rounds. Find your inner snakes. 1 more time. Be flexible. Stretch that back. And come up into a downward dog. Beautiful. Sway the hips left to right. Okay, center the left foot, right leg up. 3-legged dog. Bend the right knee. Turn to the right. Feel that stretch. Good. Stretch the knee now, extending the knee, hips are squared, and roll that right foot forward into a lunge. Good. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Rise. Crescent pose. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Hands forward. Right hand behind you. Turn to the right. Look over that right shoulder. 2 deep breaths. Right hand forward. Left hand back. 2 deep breaths. And bicycle the hands down, back to a lunge. And take that right foot back to a downward dog. Good. All right, come into a plank. Use your arm strength. Chaturanga Dandasana. Elbows close to the body. Hover, hover, hover. Good. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open that chest, tops of the hands and the tops of the feet. That's it. So soles of the hands, tops of the feet on the mat. Feel that stretch. 1 more breath here. Good. Curl the toes under. Downward dog. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Center the right foot, left leg comes up. Bend the left knee, look to the left side, underneath the left armpit. Straighten the left knee, square the hips. Here we go, left foot forward, between the hands, lunge. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. And rise up to a full crescent. 2 deep breaths. Arms forward. And left hand behind you. Look over that left shoulder. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Left hand forward. Right hand back. Look over that right shoulder. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. And bicycle the hands down. Come into your downward dog. And yes, downward dog is a resting pose here. Recuperate with 2 breaths. 1 breath. Good. Inhale to plank. And as you exhale, come into a downward dog and take that right hand to the left leg, outside of the left leg. Good. Repeat other side. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Left hand to the outside of the right leg. Feel that stretch. Repeat. Inhale, plank. Exhale, right hand to the left leg. Last time. Inhale, plank. Exhale, left hand to the outside of the right leg. Good. From here, walk the feet towards the hands. Come to the front of the mat. Hands to the shins. Back is flat. Lift the chest up, look up. Feel the stretch in the hamstrings. Now bend the knees. Full 90 degrees, arms behind the ears. 3 deep breaths here. Good. Slowly stand up nice and straight into Tadasana, mountain pose. Good. You sweating yet? Yes. Because I am. My glasses are getting cloudy. All right. Find your mountain pose. Feet spread apart. Ground your feet. Lean forward, lean back. Find your center of gravity right over the ankles. Tailbone under. Navel to the spine. Lengthen the spine, roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. Close your eyes, recuperate, take 3 deep breaths. Here we go, we move into the next section of our practice, which is sun salutations. 3 rounds, here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant position. Inhale, arms up, open. Arms out, swan dive down, pivot from the hips, reach for the toes. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, reach for the toes. Bend the knees, send the right leg back, lunge. Rise to a crescent pose. Full crescent here, 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Palms together, coming in for a twist. Take that right elbow to the outside of the left knee. If this is too much, drop that right knee down. 2 more breaths. Come back to the center, prayer position. Drop the right heel down, turn your foot to about 2 o'clock. Go back leg behind you. And rise with the chest up, right into your warrior 1. Hips are squared, arms up, look up. Open that heart. 3 deep breaths here. Turn 90 degrees to the right. Arms are horizontal. 3 deep breaths. Reverse warrior. Take the hand behind the back. Left hand towards the wall behind you. 3 deep breaths. Bicep of the hands down. Find your lunge. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, left foot back, downward dog. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Inhale into plank. All right, use those triceps, elbows close to the body, hover, 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 hover. Inhale, upward facing dog. Only the soles of the feet, the soles of the hands and tops of the feet are on the mat. 1 more breath. Exhale, downward dog. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Center the left foot. Raise the right leg up. And bring it forward between the hands. Lunge. 2 deep breaths. Good. Rise. Full crescent. Two more breaths here. Palms together, prayer position. Coming in for a twist. Take your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Twist to the right, just the torso. Keep the hips squared. Drop the back knee down if it's too intense. Come back to the center. Left foot down. Warrior 1 on this side. So your foot is around 10 o'clock. Hips are squared. Raise the arms up, chest up. Your right knee is about 90 degrees bent. Good. Turn to the left. Warrior 2. Reposition if you need to. Turn your left foot in slightly. Stack your hips on top of each other. Arms are horizontal. Right knee's bent 90 degrees. Reverse warrior. Take that left hand behind the back, keep that right knee bent, right hand over the head. Good, bicycle the hands down. Find your lunge, take 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Good, left foot forward, forward bend. Take a deep inhale. Hands to the shin, look up. Exhale, reach for the toes. Arms out transverse, lead with the chest as you come back up. Open the chest. Exhale, crab position. Good, shake it out. Now it's just 1 round, 2 more to go. Can you handle it? All right, this next one's easier. I hope. All right. Go ahead and close your eyes. 3 deep breaths, recuperate. Opening the eyes. Here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crab position. Arms up over the head, open and swan dive down. Hands to the shins, back is flat, look up. Exhale, reach for the toes. Bend the knees, left foot goes back. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Place that left palm on the mat. Take the right hand to the right hip, twist 90 degrees to the right. Raise that right hand up, palm facing out. 2 deep breaths. Good, bring the hand down. Left heel down, turn that left foot to about 10 o'clock. Rise up to warrior 1. We are now going to do humble warrior. Take the hands behind you. Interlace your fingers, open the chest, and now humble yourself down, arms overhead. Very gently lead with the chest as you rise back up. Release the hands. Turn 90 degrees, back to your warrior 2 as a transition. Straighten out the knee. And let's move right into that Trikonasana or triangle pose. Turn your left foot in, keep the hips stacked on top of each other. Reach forward, and then find that beautiful triangle, wherever that is for you. Hand down, square the hips, pyramid pose. Try to keep the back flat as you reach forward. 4 deep breaths. All right, here's where you probably want to use a block if you have one. So keep the block to the inside of that right foot. We're going to do revolve triangle. So place your left hand on the block, keep the hips squared. And as you keep the hips squared, just turn the upper body, torso, chest to the right. Once you feel stabilized, raise that right hand up, palm facing outwards. 3 deep breaths here. Right hand down. Find your lunge. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. And downward dog. Good. There comes my legging. Stay in a downward dog. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. And coming into plank. Slowly turn over to the left side. Left hand up and hold. Feel free to engage in a more difficult pose if you want to. Maybe bend the knee. Maybe grab the index finger and thumb around your big toe and raise the leg up. If not, you could just stay here. Good. Come back to both hands on the mat. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, raise yourself up to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 deep breaths. Center the right foot, left leg comes up. Bring it forward, between the hands. Take 2 deep breaths here. 1 more breath. Good. Place that right palm on the mat, inside of that left foot. Take the left hand to the left hip, twist over to the left. When you're ready, left palm facing outwards. One more breath. Left palm back down on the mat into your lunge. Drop the right heel down. Turn your right foot to about 2 o'clock. Rise up to a warrior 1. Let's do humble warrior. Take the hands, interlace them, open the chest. And humble warrior on this side, arms overhead. Slowly raise yourself up. Release the hands. Turn to the right, warrior 2. Transitional pose here. Take a deep breath here. 1 more deep breath. Straighten out the knee. Reach forward as far as you can. And find your triangle. Release. Come into pyramid pose. Square the hips. Stretch forward. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And we move into revolve triangle. Take this block to the inside of that left foot. Right palm on that block. Left hand to the left hip, square the hips, turn over to the left, left palm facing out. Good, bring the hand down, take the block away, find your lunge. 1 more breath. Good, bring the right foot forward, chair pose, and hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to standing, take a deep breath. Spread the feet apart for our last, 3rd, and final round. Make it good. This time, we're going to start, instead of in Tadasana, we're going to start in tree pose. So lean over to the left. Take that right foot either lower leg or above the knee to that inner left thigh. Palms together, elbows out. Find your tree. Now we're going to try as gracefully as possible. Bring the palms down, midline prayer. We're going to shoot this right leg that's up and elevated straight back into a lunge. Try not to fall. Here we go. Control movement back. Beautiful. I didn't hear any thumps. Wonderful. Okay, so guess what we're going to do? We're going to take the hands to the inside of that left foot. We're going to drop that right knee down and move right into grasshopper or lizard, whichever animal you prefer. The outer sole of that left foot is on the mat. The inside is off. Open the knee out. You can stay right here. Or if you want, you can even put a block so it's easier for you to come down onto the elbows. You can even twist. If you do twist, take that left hand to the left knee, twist the torso over to the left side, look over that left shoulder. All right, come back out of it. Bring the foot between the hands, find your lunge. And guess what? We're going to come up into a standing needle pose. It's not going to look like a needle, it's okay. We're going to use the block, place the block in front of you. Place the hands on the block and you can elevate that right foot a little bit higher. Keep the hips square. Now we're going to do half moon. So take your left hand on the block. You're going to drop that right leg to parallel to the ground, not very high. Turn the foot to the right. Peel the body to the right. Once you peel the body to the right, take that right hand on the hip, and that's your half moon. Full version of this is you're going to raise that right hand up towards the ceiling, palm facing out. Good. Raise your leg a little bit higher and then twist back to a squared hip. Walk the hands back onto the mat. Find your lunge. Take 2 deep breaths. Exhale, left foot back, downward dog. How did everyone do? Was that fun to try? Inhale into plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Center the right foot, bring the right leg up. Left foot and bring the right leg up. Now bring that right foot between the hands into a lunge. Drop the left knee down. Walk the right foot to the outside of the mat. So now we find ourselves doing grasshopper or lizard on the opposite side. So open the knee out. Outer edge of the foot is on the mat. Elbows onto the floor. If you open the knee out even more, your whole inside edge of the foot is off. Only the outer edge of the foot is on the mat. Come in for a twist if you want. Right hand to the right knee. Twist and look over that right shoulder. Good. Come back up. Walk that right foot between the hands. Now, the back knee, raise it up. Find your lunge. Find that block right in front of you. We're going to come into that standing needle, so elevate that left foot up. Use the block to help you place the hands on the block to lift that left foot up. Keep the hips squared. All right, half moon. Here we go. Drop that left foot now to 90 degrees, parallel to the floor. Turn 90 degrees to the left. Keep that right hand on the block. Controlled movement. Turn to the left. Left hand on the left hip. And only when you're ready, raise that left hand up. This is a hard one. This is not, it's intermediate level, not beginner. If this is too much, just bend the standing leg. And if you fall, come right back up. And release. Good. Walk it back to a lunge. Guess what? You've earned your child's pose. So bring it back into child's pose and rest. Walk the hands over to the left side. So you take the right hand on top of the left. Walk the hands over to the left side. Slowly come back. Roll it up one vertebra at a time. Drop the right hip down. Bring the legs around. All right. So because this is a flow class, we're going to kind of stretch and strengthen at the same time. So cross your legs, reach forward, and then come back, straighten out the legs into a boat and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the legs, reach forward. Slowly come up. Now place the hands behind you. And we're going to do a tabletop. Feet on the floor. Lift up into tabletop. 2 deep breaths. And bring the hips down. Cross your legs. Stretch forward. And come back up. Place the hands on the mat again. Tabletop again. This time, raise the right leg up. This is going to be challenging, so give it a whirl. Bring the leg out slightly, and then return to the center. And down, other side. Left foot up, bring it out. Return to the center, and down. Cross your legs. 3 deep breaths. Stay here. Stretch it out. Slowly roll it up. Straighten out the legs. Bend the right knee. Right foot over the left thigh. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Flex that left foot, lengthen and twist. Look over that right shoulder. Turn the head. Bring the upper body to the opposite side. And release. Good. Shake it out. Other side. Left foot over the right thigh. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Lengthen and twist. And twist to the opposite side. And bring it back to the center. Work your abdominals as you come down onto the back. We're simply going to do one bridge pose. Bend the knees. Feet are flat, parallel to each other. Take a deep inhale, lift the hips up, scoop the shoulders underneath. 3 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. And slowly release. Good. Rock it out, side to side. And we're almost done. Last thing on the agenda, take your bolster, place it underneath your tailbone. Legs and arms up. We're going to hold this pose a little bit longer, about 2 minutes. So stay there, enjoy the breath, relaxing the body. Closing your eyes, just really return to the breath. Go ahead and bring the legs down, arms overhead, stretch the body. Now go ahead and bend the knees, lift the pelvis up, take the bolster away. into the chest. Draw the knees over to the left. Upper body twist to the right. And now tuck the knees up into the chest and go to the opposite side. Now when you're ready, tuck the knees into the chest, bring the head up to the knees, embrace your hands around the knees, round your back, and now slowly stretch the legs out. Place the bolster behind the knees. I'll come around with eye pillows. The last few minutes will be a guided meditation. When you're ready, bring your awareness to your feet. Point and flex the toes. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, let it go. Come to the lower legs, knees, and thighs. Squeeze the muscles tight. Take a deep breath. Exhale, relax. Come to the glutes and lift the glutes up. Take a deep breath. Exhale, relax the glutes. Forget about the glutes. Take your breath up into the belly and hold. Big sigh, let it go. This time, take your breath up into the chest and rib cage and hold. Big sigh, let it go. Now take the deepest breath that you can take. Belly, chest, rib cage, collarbone, hold. Big sigh, let it go. Come to the hands, lift the hands up, squeeze, make a tight fist. Inhale, stretch the fingers out. Exhale, let go. Come to the shoulders, lift the shoulders up towards the ears, deep breath. Exhale, let it go. One more time now, let's bring the shoulders up towards the ears, deep breath. Exhale, let it go. And come to the facial muscles, squeeze and squint the face tight. Now stretch the face, open the mouth, stick out the tongue, release and let go. Let go and scan the whole body for any remaining pockets of tension. Breathe into that joint, space, or muscle. On your exhale, let it go. Connect with the breath. And if mental chatter pops up, acknowledge it and then let it go. Last few minutes. Take your soul journey to your place of peace and serenity. See yourself at the beach. Waves are crashing in. The sun is out in all its glory. Embrace the sun's energy rising from the feet to the belly, to the chest, across the arms and forearms, wrists, palms, fingertips, across the face, and finally the scalp. Stay in your sacred space. Breathe the fresh, salty air. Yawn if you need to. And when you're ready, turn over to the right or to the left side. I read to you a quote from Meditations for Miracles by Diane Ross. She's a local hypnotherapist in Maitland, and she writes books. The quote today is from Honor Your Work. What is work and what is your heart's desire? Become clear on this, and your work will become easier. Become clear on this, and you will know it is an honor to work. When you're ready, slowly come back up. Take a deep inhale, raise the arms up overhead. Exhale, prayer position. It's been an honor subbing the class today. I honor that you came to the mat and connected the body, the mind, and the soul together. Always remember that your health is truly your greatest wealth. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. All right, I hope I didn't kick your glutes too bad. Did you get a good class out of it? All right.